Before the weekly analysis begins, I just want to let you know that I do have a Patreon page. We have two tiers available. The first tier is called Start Off for £15 a month, and what you will receive is access to a Discord server containing the beginners, intermediate, and advanced course, risk management course for Elliot wave trading, as well as financial literacy content. This tier is also for those who want to learn at their own pace and generally just support what I do and just join a community of like-minded traders. The second tier that I have is called the Waveologist for £35 a month, and what you receive is everything that I mentioned above with the addition of specific chart requests for me to annotate on a daily and weekly time frame, and one-to-one support or group sessions depending on how many people have subscribed to this tier. The group or one-to-one sessions are for those people who want a little bit of extra help with their Elliott Wave education, and also give the opportunity to ask me as many questions. Please do keep in mind that these are going to be 1 hour sessions depending on how many people have subscribed, and also I would say please do consider joining. It is really good value for money, and without further ado, let's get into the analysis. Alright guys, so welcome back. This is going to be my Elliott Wave count on Bitcoin. But first of all, any views or opinions that are expressed in this video do not constitute to trading or financial advice. So let's get started. Let me just add my annotations and show you guys. So currently what we have here in play, we already had a sort of impulsive move that is sort of bring the market up. Since the Bitcoin sort of was introduced into the market, we didn't see any sort of huge movements that are coming in to bring this market to the upside until we get to in and around 2017 or 2018. We start to see some sort of impulsive moves coming in, and from there we started to basically get a wave 1 and then an ABC down into a wave 2, and then we had a 1, a 2, 3, 4, 5 in a lower degree, which gives us our wave 3 in the higher degree. And then we have a nice A, B, C in a wave 4. It does not invalidate as it does not overlap. And then we have a nice 5-wave impulsive move, giving us our 5th and final wave. And that basically gives us a 1, a 2, 3, 4, 5. And that basically gives us our wave 1 in the higher degree. And then we have, so since 2021 highs, we've then been extremely bearish, and the market has eventually sort of coming down and sort of taken a turn since these 2021 highs. What we see here happening is, it seems to me that we are having an ABC structure, which is basically a zigzag. And we have a wave 1, a wave 2, 3, 4, and a 5. That gives us our wave 1, a wave 2, and then we have a 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5. That's our wave 3. That's our wave 4, and then we have another wave 5 here. This gives us 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and that gives us our wave A. And then we have this sort of 3-wave corrective structure right here, which basically constitutes to a W, X, Y, and this basically gives us our wave B. And we then have another sort of impulsive move coming down, and this gives us a wave 1, a wave 2, a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 in a wave 3, and where we are currently is in this wave 4 corrective structure. We understand that obviously from this count, and as this B wave has completed, this has basically been our connector, which basically connects this wave to the wave to come. And wave 4 to me seems like it's been given us a what we call an expanded flat, and I am expecting essentially this to be a 1, 2, 3, 4, then a 5 to take out this top, and eventually give us one more leg down to which basically completes this entire ABC zigzag structure, and this will give us our 5th and final wave. Once obviously this 5th wave has been completed, I'm not necessarily saying that it's going to come towards these areas specifically, but what I'm saying is once this 5th leg is completed, then we want to see sort of once price action confirmation has given us that that it wants to continue going to the upside, or there has been a sort of significant change in direction after price action confirmation. We don't want to necessarily take entry right here. It's too risky, and you need more confirmation essentially. The best way I would wait to do it is essentially wait for this wave 4 to be complete, wait for this wave 5 to also be complete, and what we can understand from this thing, this sort of count, is that it's giving us a sort of low, low, lower high, lower, low, lower high, and a lower low. And when you understand sort of market structure, you want to essentially wait for the previous lower high, which once this wave completes, which will give us, you want to then wait for this sort of level to be broken. So once this fifth wave comes in, you want to see the sort of market come back up, and then break this level. And once this level has been broken, we then expect a sort of three-wave correction coming back down, and that will give us our sort of entry. Once price action confirmation gives us that confirmation, we can then look to take entry once this correction completely finishes, with our stops just below there, and essentially just ride the wave up. And then hopefully this will give us our third and fourth wave and fifth wave in the higher, and we continuing to go into the upside. I hope you guys like my account. Please do like, comment, share, and subscribe. I do have a Patreon for those who are interested in mentorship, in the description down below. And yeah, I'll see you guys on the next one.